everyone, time for another news video. The next new episode, otherwise known as the second episode in the 10th season, is going to be called Recovery. And we are recovering from the blast that shook us to our core. McGee had to get stitches. It was a bad day. And here are the episode stills and the press release. When the body of a missing NCIS facilities manager is found 4 months after disappearing on the day of the Navy Yard bombing, the NCIS team is assigned to investigate the strange case for one of their own. Meanwhile, the team is required to complete mandatory psych evaluations with a crisis counselor, and Gibbs is most concerned about Abby's recurring nightmares since the bombing. This episode features the character Judy, who Tony's gonna put the moves on, so brace yourself for that, kittens. We also have the promo and the sneak peek, links to those in the description. And TV Line has an article that tells us a little bit more about this episode. Others at NCIS will deal with the aftermath partly with the help of a crisis counselor crossing Jordan's Steve Valentine. Abby, for one, will suffer nightmares after the ordeal, so Gibbs sort of helps her reach out to her brother in helping her get through that. Also in this article, both Gary Glassberg and Michael Weatherly say that this is the year of Tiva. Now, maybe I'm playing devil's advocate, but I don't know if I'm like super sure that this is gonna happen this season. Like, this is the year of Tiva. Maybe this is just gonna be a very Tiva-licious year. Like, maybe they're just gonna hold hands or touch ankles or something. I don't know. I'm excited. I do love, though, that this article turned the entire Tiva fandom into like the graduating class of 2013. I mean, guys, this is just gonna be like our year, you know? It's gonna be just our year. I don't know how I feel about Tiva anymore. In other TV news, Tony's fascination with movies will be explained in a November episode, and it will, quote, strengthen his bond with Ziva. According to the TV Guide article, Tony finds a childhood camera containing old film. Abby helps him develop the photos, which feature images of young Tony with his mom, who died when he was a kid. She was really the beginning of his love for movies and why that is such a deep penetrating. I'm sorry, all I heard was that Tiva was getting penetration. No? Okay. Penetrating part of who he is, says Weatherly, who submitted his childhood pictures for the scene. The last gift she gave him was to turn to the movies as a moral compass. Tony shares memories of his mom with Ziva, and we end up going deeper with each other than ever before, says DePablo. It's a profound, soft, vulnerable moment. Okay, I'm on board. Yeah, okay, I mean, it's probably gonna happen. It's probably gonna be good, and if you haven't noticed, I'm now twice as wary of spoilers since watching the season premiere. Entertainment Weekly had a nice long article full of spoilers for the season, including that there is an upcoming episode titled Phoenix in which Ducky will have to rediscover his mojo. And also a little bit on Tiva. We've talked a lot about continuing to scratch the surface of what the Tony-Ziva relationship is, and get deeper into it as the season progresses, and peel back the layers to expose some things, even if it's just in small moments. We really want to inform the audience about how they're feeling and potentially what that relationship is. Okay, let me break that down for you. Tiva is like an onion. Okay, we're gonna peel it away, just layer by layer, trying to get to the center, and with each layer, we're probably going to cry. And finally, we will find out by the end of the season what Gibbs is building in his basement. I would like it to be a tiny house for tiny people. So I was able to guess the last basement project by making a joke, and I doubt I'll be able to do it again this year. And if you guys have any ideas, like somebody said an ark, I thought that was a really good idea. I thought it was a crib, but it seems like it's gonna be like a really big project, so I guess not. There were a bunch of videos that came up over the last 2 weeks, links to those in the description, and also congratulations Mark Harmon for getting a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That's pretty freaking awesome. And there's probably going to be a video of that, so I'll try and find that and put that down there too. Okay, well that's it. Have a great week, and I will see you guys if you want to come hang out after Recovery airs. I'm going to be hanging out on Vocal for like a little bit, so that'll be a thing. Bye. Kitty. Sansa. As you can see, the cat is fine.